Ooh, I am Demigoddess. I am Demara the Astrologer. And before I pressed the button to start talking in this little phone, which could reach all over the world, I was like, what should I talk about? What should I talk about? And the parts of fortune in astrology in your birth chart. The part of fortune is what comes to us with ease. With ease. It's just natural. Okay? It's just natural. Let me get in the book so I could read the actual definition. Had to go put my glasses on because really we're not supposed to be looking at anything. I mean, some of us so small, man made the word small. We're actually bigger minded. Looking at something small is straining our eyes, but that's another story. Man came up with that. The part of fortune, also known by its Latin name, Pars Fortuna, a point in a horoscope arrived at by the calculation of an ancient Arabic mathematical formula in which the longitude of the ascendant is added to the longitude of the moon, and the longitude of the sun is subtracted from that sum. The part of fortune in a birth chart is still considered by modern astrologers to be indicative of ease and good fortune. The activities of the sign and house in which the part of fortune appears are those in which the natives find success. Let me tell y'all something. A lot of millionaires are millionaires because at an early age they had a birth chart reading done and found out what their purpose was. It is good to start your child off early on with finding out what their purpose is, because they could just continue on doing that at an early age and voila, their life is much happier because they're in their purpose. But a lot of my people, like to listen to people and believe that astrology is not good and it's a bad thing. Don't you celebrate your birthday? So you're saying the sun and the moon and the stars, it's bad? The planets that was here before all of us, you're saying that they're bad. Energy been here. Energy been here. Like, you're believing in a book that was written by man. Instead of making it make sense on your own, going within. How long has these invaders been lying to our people? And you still believe them? You still trust them? You're still sending your children off to their schools to be taught and for them to put whatever they want to put in your child's brain. You're just still a program that's ninja. I mean, you're dumping down you and your child brain to be mediocre like the descendants of the invaders, because they don't have a full 360 degrees of the chart. They only have half of it. They get their ideas. They have been getting their ideas from our people. You still trust them. You would rather listen to descendants of invaders. You would rather listen to descendants of invaders. You would rather listen to descendants of the invaders who invaded your ancestors, put a spell on your ancestors in the age of Pisces, and now we're in the age of Aquarius, where everybody is coming into information, because that's the age of Aquarius, the age of information, knowing. But you would rather listen to and trust the descendants of invaders still. I swear, a lot of y'all give me a headache, and when you know better, you do better. And a lot of y'all don't want to know better. A lot of y'all would rather stay in the illusion but you have your own mind to think for yourself, but you would rather stay in the illusion. You don't know right from wrong. You can't think for yourself and find out, like, does that make sense? It's a full moon in Aquarius right now. It's an awakening happening. Make your chest up.